Hi, John. Thank you for completing the assessments. Today, I want to go over the results with you and explain what they mean. The goal of reviewing these results together is not to put a label on you, but it's for you to have a better understanding of what you may be experiencing so we can decide how to move forward and support you moving forward. You completed 4 assessments: the Beck Depression Inventory, the Beck Anxiety Inventory, the Beck Hopelessness Scale, and the Beck Scale for Suicide Ideation. These tools can help me understand symptoms related to depression, anxiety, and feelings about the future and thoughts about suicide. The first was the Beck in the Beck Depression Inventory, which measures symptoms of depression. You scored a 32, which falls in the severe range. This suggests that you are currently experiencing significant symptoms of depression. For example, you reported feeling sad most of the time and losing interest in things you used to enjoy. When someone is feeling that way, it can affect motivation, energy, and overall mood. Next is the Beck Anxiety Inventory, which measures anxiety symptoms. You scored an 18, which was in the moderate. This indicates that you are experiencing noticeable anxiety symptoms. Some examples include difficult relaxing and physical symptoms like feeling shaky or having your heart race. Anxiety and depression often concur together, so it is common to see them both show up at the same time, unfortunately. The third assessment was the Beck Hopelessness Scale, which looks how someone feels about their future. You scored a 13, and that fell in the moderate range as well. And this suggests you may be having some negative thoughts about the future or feeling unsure that it will improve. For example, you reported difficulty imagining what your life might look like in the future. The last assessment was the Beck Scale for Suicide Ideation, which measures related thoughts related to suicide. Your score on this was relatively low, which suggests that you are not currently expressing a strong intent to harm yourself. However, one response on the depression inventory did indicate the statement, "I would kill myself if I had a chance." And because of that response, it is important that we talk openly about safety and how you have been feeling, and we will be taking care of that right after I get done explaining the rest of this assessments to you real quick. We when we look at all the results together, they suggest that you are experiencing a significant amount of emotional distress, including depression, anxiety, and some feelings of hopelessness. The important thing to know is that these symptoms are treatable, and counseling can help us through them if we work together. One of the things that we will focus on moving forward is making sure you feel safe and supported. Because some of your responses suggested thoughts about suicide, we will also talk about creating a safety plan. A safety plan helps identify warning signs, coping strategies, and people can reach out if you begin feeling overwhelmed. I also want to hear your thoughts about these results. Sometimes people feel relieved when they see their experiences reflected in assessments, and other times they might feel unsure about the results, what the results mean. Your perspective is important, and we will continue working together to help you feel more supported and hopefully moving forward together. Let me know if you have any questions before we move on to your safety plan.